Hello, and welcome back to The Sinking City. Today, I want to continue with the side quest, A Delicate Matter, and then continue with the main quest, Nosedive. But first, I decided I want to go over to the Devil's Reef Hotel and check out my costumes. We've picked up a few from all the side quests, so let's head over and do that. We'll go to the fast travel point here.
Fit to print. Buy a paper, mister.
And I was curious, so I had a quick peek to see how many main quests there are. There's 9, and we're on the 5th one, so we're about halfway through the main game. We've done more than half of the side quest, but I've actually missed a lot of achievements through the main story just because I chose different options. Like, there's a option to... You get an achievement for turning in Daryl, which I really didn't want to do. You get an achievement for accepting the doctor's experimental treatment, which just sounded horrible. You get an achievement for siding with Cavendish instead of deciding he's a monster. You don't get achievements for doing the opposite things, which is what I did. So, yeah, just something to note. But yeah, now we're here. What's this? A plea for help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you were private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I'm in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and I am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost, even if I'm going to find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please, be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Oh, jeez, okay. Ah, Mystic Tomes quest, and I still have this random thing. So, this one, Mystic Tomes, and Fool's Gold, these two are DLC quests. They're DLC side cases. Oh, and the deep one's gold pin from Fool's Gold. Gorgeous pin shaped like coral carved out of a large ruby. Why does it say gold if it's ruby? Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Outfits. So that's the one we started in. That's what we've been wearing. I decided that one wasn't very waterproof, but let's look at what we got. Vacationist. Gangster. King's Robe, unlocked through story progression. Daywear, unlocked through Investigator Pack. Ah, that's DLC that, yeah, just comes with cosmetics, so I'm never going to have that one. Man of Science. Oh, I don't mind that one. Fisherman. I could blend in a bit more with the locals. Police Envoy. Plague Mask. Or Plague Doctor, sorry. That one's just cool. Master Sleuth. Cultist. Collect all the Mystic Tomes unlocked by DLC. So yeah, we just got the Mystic Tomes quest. And Vishyivak, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, honestly. Let's go with Master Sleuth for now, because that seems like fun. And do we want to talk to this guy? He said he was just across the hall, right? Oh, that's this creepy room, right? Tome in ruins. The local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside, near the radio tower crossing of the Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who have tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Okay. Book in the bank. Talking with locals was never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but he only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until world's end. And even if it's abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on the Forefather Street between Helog Street and Windhaft Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Okay. The Tome of the Mayor. The fishermen talk of a place near Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on the cursed boat that sings in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shores have either gone mad or disappeared. Okay, so we're just picking up a bunch of information on different books that we'll have to go and find. There's nobody to actually talk to here. The nightmares. I boarded up the window and locked the doors. They are just men. The Yellow Kings gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer, I'll figure them out. Bewitched tome, the local legends may be more than mere superstitions. A dozen witches hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be there? Okay. Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found himself hanged on the bell ropes, but the book was still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor on Old Church Road between 7 Oak Street and Mundenhelm Street. It still has a bad fame and no one wants to live there even after the flood. The Hidden Book. It took a lot of effort to track down this book. After being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, it was brought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there was somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in Western Reeds where the surgeon worked has been abandoned. The archive said it's on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Okay. It's a lot of books. I'm guessing because I still got the map marker, there's one more. Oh, here we go. The Wheel Tome. I had a dream so real it still makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this be a real vision? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the old park in Western Old Grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street, but where could this book be? Okay, and no longer have a map marker there, so that's another one where we gotta run around the city and hunt down some stuff. But yeah, that one's DLC. So for now, let's focus on Delicate Matters. Get that one done, and then we'll do Nosedive. Okie dokie. Should be somewhere around here. So, where can we go in? That's always a good place to start. Cool, new fast travel point. Alright, let me see exactly what it says. Northern Salvation Harbor, west of the intersection of Morelands Road and Salvation Road. So we're going west. So it'll probably be that one with the light above it. Yep, residence of Sydney Stokes. Letter from the morgue, Mr. Stokes. The price of a separate burial for your mother, Martha Stokes, is 30 bullets. The morgue cannot give you a discount. There are more requests for burials than we have resources or manpower to satisfy. You must make the payment in 2 weeks, or we will have to intern your mother in a mass grave. Oh, that's not great. Ooh, hello. Yeah, Martha Stokes.
Rest in peace.
Ooh, cool. Okay, so... Did that actually move my case along? Not really.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
I don't think so, but I think it's just trying to illustrate a desperate young man. You know, very hungry, not enough money to pay for his mother's funeral. Bullets, or whatever you want to call them. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Let's try that again. And before we do, actually, do I have level ups to do? Skills. I do. 3. Alright. Oh, here we go. Load 2 additional shotgun shells. So you know what? 1, 2, 3. That'll do us. Nice! Can now hold 4. So have we gotten this stuff?
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Yeah, so we've gotten these things. I hate those things. They're really tough front on. So, upstairs I'm guessing. There wasn't a basement, was there? Nope. Well, that looks like the guy I'm looking for, Squint.
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
Now these are the guys that robbed and killed the guy that Mr. Throgmorton asked us to look for.
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
Oh, okay. What the ape lover did. So not the ape, but the ape lover. And she said she will fix what that ape lover did after stabbing this person. So that means that that person isn't the person she was referring to. More that she was after the mirror that he stole, because that's what Robert Throgmorton wanted.
Oh, Ma. I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
And then, yep, what's this?
Fuck! Get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
Sydney Stokes?
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or should I say, knew him.
Okay.
How did you get in here?
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
Who's she?
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job, and I fell for it like a chump.
What was the job?
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
And where is the mirror?
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy, I'm just a sap.
Alright, can you describe the lady?
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
Alright, so why'd you kill Glover?
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear to Kay, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Please, as Kay is my witness, I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
No, I gotta turn you in, because you broke into his house to rob him. It's not like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You were already committing a crime. And this is America, so he was well within his rights to shoot and defend his home. No, I'm turning you in, mate. I don't really care.
Well, you've had quite a night. Break-in, theft, and manslaughter. I'm gonna have to report this.
Please, I'll get the char for this.
You should have thought of that before you killed a man.
Yeah, sorry, I don't feel bad for you. You killed him. You went with a knife, so you, like, whatever.
What do you want?
Okay, so I should return to Mr. Throgmorton and tell him what happened. Well, we're right next to a fast travel point, and Mr. Throgmorton's house is also right next to a fast travel point, so let's just go there and talk to him and see where this goes. And then, yeah, we'll probably continue with the main story after that. It even points you right at his house when you go to that fast travel point. How long is this gonna be going on, guys? Seriously. I finished the investigation.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. He wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
No, Sydney's still alive.
Sidney Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
I would welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
So about my reward?
Alright, I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yep.
Yes, and the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Yeah, sure.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. Rest his soul.
And how would he be involved in all this?
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Did he have any enemies?
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
Fair enough. About those records.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
Yeah, I understand you don't want me going through his stuff, but, you know, gotta investigate. And through the looking glass. So we've got Throgmorton Manor to actually investigate. Rosie, 1891.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
What? Exclusive interview. Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly underappreciated, undertakings of 1981. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropological research, a newborn son christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, an exclusive interview with the Oakmont Chronicles, he has agreed to share some of those insights with us. 1980. Is he actually half monkey? Is he actually half gorilla? I didn't think he was actually, you know? Okay.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
12th of the 12th, 1894. Francis, divorce is no longer a simple matter these days. It never has been in my legal practice. You must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court, the most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It is my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Regard, Chauncey. Ooh. Oh. Is that Bethany the wife? Is that the mirror? Oh. Okay, so what I'm thinking is he clearly had a son before Robert. If he's had a 7-year-old son that died by 94 when his had, you know, Robert in 91. Did Francis go to Africa, fuck a gorilla, have a half gorilla son, then come back, his firstborn son die, and his wife go completely fucking mental, get locked up in a mental hospital, and is now, you know, getting her revenge on the Throgmorton family? That's where my mind's at right now.
Huh, curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point. Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son.
Okay. Do we need to talk to you about this? Yeah, tell me about Bethany.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
I mean, I get that you're not engaging in gossip, but we're investigating your father's enemies. But to be fair, if you don't know, you don't know. It's before your earliest memories, but yeah. Yeah, that kinda seems to be the case.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I fucking bet. Bye.
Have a good day.
All evidence collected. Okay, I feel like we need to go to the Oakmont Chronicle. We could also check out the asylum. It looks like we need to go to the asylum for that. But I kind of want to go to the Oakmont Chronicle because of that thing that we found about him giving an interview. Maybe it was drafted but never published. Interesting. Keep that in mind. But we will focus on Nosedive for now. So, a clan member told me that Ebernote Blackwood has a hideout in Western Grimhaven Bay on Deep Shore Road between Skipper Road and Marsh Avenue. The clan sent scouts there, but they never returned. Pin that, and on the map, Western Grimhaven, Deep Shore Road between Skipper and Marsh. There's Marsh and there's Skipper, so over here. Isn't this where I went last time looking for a hideout? Anyway. Let's go! Okay, should be just around here somewhere. Here, maybe? Oh, yes. Whoa, okay. Whoa. What's going on? Okay, no, we're still here. We're still here. It was interesting. I didn't notice until now because I'm in a completely different outfit. But yeah, my outfit doesn't update in the cutscenes. I still have my backpack on even. Deep Shore Soup Kitchen, all are welcome. Hey, whoa. Well, it's a soup kitchen and all are welcome, so...
What a drock.
Yeah, can you leave, please? So it said I had a new clue in the Mind Palace. Another vision. It happened again. Another one of those damned hallucinations. Is this... Nope, that's not to go with anything.
Crumpled, but clean. Someone's been here recently. Ugh, smells a few days old. There's enough food in here to weather a siege. Huh, smells like fish soup. There we go. Guess his next move is one of these.
Alright, basement. Never would have guessed that, would I?
Huh, smells like fish soup.
Let's double check what's going on upstairs first, if there's anything.
Crumpled, but clean. Someone's been here recently. Huh. Somebody likes to lecture.
Well. Okay, who are we joining? Is it the clan or the order? KKK or the EOD? Or is there a third or fourth organization that I'm unaware of. There's probably a third one that I'm actively forgetting. Alright, to the basement. Clan members are dead. And we got piggies, all slaughtered and butchered. But those are probably the scouts that got sent that never came back, right?
Throat slit. Clean. Throat slit. Clean.
Oh, up there would be retrocognition. Also, I don't know if I've said this or not, but I'm starting to think that that doctor that I keep seeing in my vision is the doctors that worked on Charles Reed when he was at the mental hospital in Boston.
Here, into the sea. I never thought I'd be able to take this journey. Go on ahead while I speak with the others.
You look like the woman we're looking for. Very skinny.
Finish off the interlopers. They no longer matter. I'll see you all upstairs.
Wait, no, we're not looking for the skinny woman right now. We're looking for Ebernote. Okay. Looking for Ebernote. See you all upstairs. Did you mean upstairs upstairs? You did. Yeah, giving you a lecture.
It is time. Time to strike down the false prophets of the Order and to take back Professor Doe.
Time to figure this out.
Third group, then. If they're killing clan members, taking down people in the Order and taking back Professor Doe from the Order... Oh,
It
wait.
is time. Time to strike down the false prophets of the Order and to take back Professor Doe.
Is this or is there like offshoots of the Order, the EOD, the Esoteric Order of Dagon? Like, are there two different kind of groups within the group? So I think that one,
Finish
and then
off
upstairs,
the interlopers. They no longer matter.
and then they started
I'll see you
planning.
all upstairs.
Yeah, see you all upstairs. So then they did this. And then they went back downstairs to do planning.
It is time. Time to strike down the false prophets of the Order and to take back... Here, into the sea. I never thought I'd be able to take this journey. Go on ahead while I speak with the others.
Go on ahead while I speak with the others. No, okay, so... Down here. Then ground floor,
Finish off the
upstairs, and then
interlopers.
upstairs,
They
upstairs.
no longer matter. I'll see you all up here, into the sea. I never thought I'd be able to take this journey. Go on ahead.
If not, it'll be in reverse order of this
Time
one.
to strike down the false prophets of the Order and to take back Professor Doe.
Blackwood's going after Harriet Doe. Took a small army with him. Just need to figure out where he went.
Okie dokie. So, we've got Mind Palace. EOD is dangerous. Into the sea. EOD is planning kidnapping. Another vision. Marking on the maps. Into the sea. Ebernote took his men into the sea. Only one spot on the map is closer to the coast. The one in Western Salvation Harbour at the end of Pembroke Lane. EOD is planning a kidnapping? The EOD needs Harriet, the Order is planning something dangerous, and Harriet is instrumental for their plan. Right. The EOD is planning kidnapping, and the one's savior. No? The EOD is planning a kidnapper. The Order knew about Harriet's hallucination and has been stalking her for some time. What about the fact that I had another vision? No, and this doesn't go with this. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing another deep dive. Delightful. Western Salvation Harbor at the end of Hembrook Lane. There we go. Up there? Yes, so. And we can get rid of that. All evidence collected. Is that because I did the Mind Palace thing? Anyway, let's go. Okay, here we are. And a diving suit's all ready to go for me. Delightful, delightful. Let's go for a swim. Alright, let's try and do this quick. Oh, somebody's dead. Dumb bad touch fence. More dead people. Why are there so many dead people? Hold on, where's my thing? One of those big bastards again. Give me that thing. Against my better judgment. Oh no, it's kind of going off in that direction. I thought it was like coming around here and we'd get a good look at it, but still. Freaky. Ah! Okay, I'm hallucinating. I thought the hallucination was an underwater creature. Oh! There is an actual underwater creature attacking me. Okay, okay. You gonna climb? There we go. Is it still attacking me? No, that was the vent. Okay. Come on, you janky climbing thing. There we go. Alright, there's the cave. Usually means these underwater sections are just about finished.
I've seen Swiss cheese with fewer holes.
Translation, he got shot a lot. Why does it look like there's water up there? Like a magic water ceiling, you know? Why are there so many dead people? Ah! Rude. Wait, is that the professor? Did I find her? How do we... How do we open this? Shit! Got ahead of myself there. You know what might not be the worst thing right now? Some rifle rounds. And a grenade, yeah. Never go wrong with a grenade. But these guys seem to have shotguns, so if I can, you know, keep a distance. Like that guy was running at me, so... Oh, are these like eggs or something? What the?
Ugh, these look like they'll hatch soon.
If they're gonna hatch, they're eggs. Can I... I can hit them, but it doesn't really do anything. Alright, there's nothing over here. Can't seem to get in the cage yet, so I guess we gotta keep going. Ooh, there's loot here, maybe? Yeah, loot. Oh, I can't carry any more shotgun, then let me try it. I know I gotta go up the stairs, but let me look around first. Alright, let's do it. So they had barricades set up. Something went down. Somebody was fighting somebody. Were they fighting monsters or are they on the monster's side? Oh, hello? Ebernote.
I know you, don't I? Mr. Reed from the fish market had business with that harlot Anna. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for you, but if you know where Anna is, tell me about that, because I got business with her. But yeah, Ebernote, I presume, even though we have met before at the fish market.
Mr. Blackwood, guess I finally caught up to you.
You are a follower of my work?
Oh, sorry, Ebernote. My heart belongs to another. Fred from the fish market said you could tell me where the professor is.
I see. He didn't mention that I was about to wage war on the EOD then.
His neck and under his chin looks a bit scaly. But Harriet Doe, where is she?
Harriet Doe. I know you were looking for her. Where is she?
Why do you need to find her? She has a purpose that must be fulfilled. A purpose that you have no part in.
Enlighten me, then.
Fill me in, then. There's obviously more going on here than meets the eye.
Oh, you are correct, of course. The professor is the one. She is all that remains of the few. Listen to me. Harriet must live. We are on the cusp of a great tragedy, and only she can avert it. She is one of the chosen, gifted with visions by divine providence. It is her fate to either save us or doom us all.
I don't follow. You talk about tragedy and doom. What tragedy? What doom?
from beneath the city. But I forget, you would know. The frescoes here show the truth. I lost days studying them long ago. I once surfed the sea myself, Mr. Reed, but I cannot do so any longer. They have to be stopped. Harriet is the key.
I have no time for frescoes.
Okay. Why don't you save us both a lot of time and trouble and give me the short, snappy version?
Not a chance.
There is a cosmic cycle at the end of each turn. I'm sorry. My time is too short.
Of course.
Please, find Harriet. You must make sure she lives.
Alright, you didn't tell me where she is
In
then.
that case, I suppose I better get a move on.
Good luck, Mr. Reed. You must not fail.
Okay. Look, I said of course not because in true Lovecraftian fashion, there is no short and to the point. They're always waxing and waning philosophically. Ooh. Okay.
It's a prison. I've seen these symbols before, but where?
First fresco. Since dark aeons before the age of man, Cthygonnaar lies beneath the ground. In its eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. How close do you want me?
Another piece of the puzzle. It looks like a wheel, something repeating maybe. Like the seasons. Some kind of cycle.
A cosmic cycle, right? Second fresco. There are those who would free the daughter if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Cthygonnaar, driven by hideous visions. Cthygonnaar? Whatever. I'm just gonna call him Cthygonnaar. To be fair, in Lovecraftian mythos, the names of the gods like Shabnikthura, Cthulhu, and Cthygonnaar, they're not ever meant to be pronounced by the human tongue. So all pronunciations of them are both simultaneously correct and incorrect, because there's no way a human can pronounce their proper name. So we just spell it out and write it out how we can.
A seal. I'm sure I've seen these symbols before. Where?
The Seal of Cthygonnaar will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right, the dreamer stirs in his house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed from her swollen womb, and the dreamer shall spawn once more. Oh, that's the seal from way back when. Okay. Oh. Professor Doe?
Professor Doe, are you all right?
All right. I am. Why not? Sorry, who are you?
My name's Charles Reed.
I'm Charles Reed, private detective. I've come here for some answers.
Here, you'll find many answers. Everything is an answer here. And everything is in my hands now. Do you understand?
No, of course not.
There is a cycle. This has all happened before. She wants to be free, but she must not be, or else it all ends.
Okay, so tell me about this cycle. There's something that, like I said, at the turn of every cycle, there's an opportunity for the daughter of the dreamer to be free. But that's bad. They don't want that to happen.
What is this about a cycle?
It always begins with a great flood. Then the threat rises with the sea. The sea is all that divides our world from the one below. When the sea rises, the gates neither open nor closed, only waiting.
See? It's never shortened to the point. Always these grand, arcing, symbolistic speeches of nonsense. What gates?
What? Gates.
Cthygonnaar. The gates are not closed, the gates are not open, but they shall be one or the other by the cycle's end.
What are you talking about?
But the seal may close the gates, and close them forevermore.
Are you feeling alright?
Professor Doe, you're not making sense. We need to get out of here. Now.
I can't leave with you. I need to be alone. Alone! You don't understand. I play a part in it all, but only the chosen few may do that. Those led by the visions. I have had them for so long.
What do you see?
What do you see in your visions?
Horrors. Nightmares. Alive. I see reality. Torn. Rotten. The things below, and water. So much water. Water is death.
I have visions too.
I have visions too. That's what brought me to Oakmont. And I guess what brings me to you now.
Oh, but that has to be different. It has to be. I've been through so much. It has to be different. I don't understand. There can only be one of us.
Why? Alright, give me a moment.
I need a moment to think it over.
Okay. I will stay here with my seal.
With your seal? Alright, it wants me in the Mind Palace. There is an ancient evil below the city, and the chosen savior, led to his fate by horrid visions, can seal it or free it. Only one may survive. The prophecy says there will be many chosen, but only one savior. Those that fail will die. Only one remains. The prophecy says there will be many chosen, but only one savior. The others will try and fail. That's what it said. It said try and fail. Oh, do I need to kill Harriet? Ooh. Okay, what if only one may survive? Okay, nothing new there. So back to clues. There is an ancient evil below the city, and the chosen savior, led by his horrid fate, can free it or seal it. The idea is planning a kidnapping. Harriet might be one of the chosen. And if we go back here, I might be one of the chosen. Which leads us to the conclusion that I must save Harriet. Harriet and I are both chosen, and if the prophecy is true, only one of us can succeed. But damn the risks, she's suffered enough already, I must save her. Yeah, because it didn't say we had to die, it said only one could succeed and the others would fail, not that they would die. Harriet, we're getting out of here. Let's go.
I know what we should do.
Yes.
We need to leave.
We need to get out of here.
But my work isn't finished. My mission.
Good luck finishing it if you're dead. We need to get out of here, Harriet. We just need to get to the surface.
Fine. Fine. We go above ground. But we need to take the seal with us. Seal is the key to everything.
Definitely. We will take the seal. Johannes! That was the first time I've seen him. Well, since, you know, the start of the game. And here he is, okay. New case, silence is golden. Nosedive complete. New case, deal with the devil. So, Johannes, how you been?
What are you doing here, Johannes?
You have quite a knack for asking the wrong questions, Mr. Reed. I'm here because I heard you were admitted. You don't seem the frail sort, so my interest was piqued.
Alright, better question. How did I get here?
Last I remember, I was underwater.
Consider yourself lucky. That's not the best place to be unconscious. I'd wager you'd had a drink too many were it not for the scratches. What exactly were you doing underwater?
I was at a temple.
There was this ancient temple down there. It was wrong, Johannes. A horror show.
It's all right, I believe you. I won't ask you to relive it just yet.
So, where's Harriet?
Please. What happened to Harriet Doe? Where is she?
Ah, she's right here at the hospital. In the morgue.
Damn it.
They fished her out of the Calm Shore Marina earlier today. A pity. I always thought she was a strong swimmer.
But how? I made sure she...
Made sure? Mr. Reed, when confronted by the true horrors of this city, you couldn't even stay conscious. And now we are here.
Alright, where are my belongings?
What happened to my things? I need to find them.
Mr. Reed, do you take me for a hospital employee?
I guess not. Apologies.
Although, this wouldn't happen to be about a certain seal, would it?
You know about the seal?
How do you know about it?
Mr. Reed, there are plenty of things you do not yet know. Luckily, I want you to succeed. Perhaps it has been misplaced. You may wish to return to where you were found. If I were you, I'd inquire with the staff as to where that was.
Come on, level with me. What's going on?
Johannes, be straight with me. How do you know about the seal?
What can I say? Acquiring information is something of a hobby of mine. Wasn't that how you and I first met? In any event, when you've recovered the seal, come find me at my theater. I will have a plan of action ready. Here's the address. Farewell.
No, okay. No. Why did it have to fade to black for him to leave like that? It has not done that for anybody else. It didn't let me stick around. It didn't let him stick around long enough for me to interact with him. It faded to black and now he's just gone. Oh, you're the one that ate leeches, I remember you. Okay, deal with the devil's my main case, and silence is golden is my side case. Something horrible has happened. I must speak with you. Please hurry and meet me at the Oakmont Library. Please hurry. I need your help desperately. Oh, is that the lady that... Oh, it is too. Silence is golden. Yeah, okay. And deal with the devil. Yeah, I got his address. I gotta get my belongings. And the Seal of Cthygonnaar is missing after what I learned at the Temple of Dagon. Yep, cool. I was awoken by a nightmare. Golden. Okay, so we're talking to hospital staff to find my stuff. Or find where I was found, right? Hey, Doc. Who brought me here?
I believe I was rescued by a stranger. Do you know who it was?
Let's see. You're Reed, right? Huh, well, that's funny. It was a regular of ours.
A regular?
Yeah, his name is Billy Drunnen. Well, let's just say he enjoys a drink a bit too much. Seen a lot of him these past few months.
Barrel fever, huh?
I tell you, his file is just about bursting at the seams. The things he comes out with in therapy.
Can I have my things back, please?
Oh, of course. There you go.
Is this all you have? I'm missing a large, round object.
I don't recall it. Sorry. At least you're leaving here with your life. That's something.
Why are you talking to me like we don't know each other? I've done a whole lot of field research for you. Oh well, bye.
Bye.
Oh, bunch of ammo at least. Alright, so we've got to track down Billy Drunnen, and that looks like we're going to the archives to find his address. Huh. Okay. It's got a case for historical heritage. Older than you think. The flood took something from all of us, but can we afford to let it take from our city? Countless historical sites have been damaged, some beyond repair, and it is our duty to preserve what is left of them. This brochure will tell you about our oldest, proudest sites, including the Church of Redemption, Church of St. Michael, University of Oakmont, the Fish Market, and the Hospital of St. Mary's. This city is an old one. Let us not forget Oakmont's Historical Preservation Society.
Hospital of St. Mary, founded 1862. Designed by B.A. Kaplan. Every life matters.
Huh. So... Oh! I have a retrocognition here at the hospital.
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Can we go in? Well, this is random. I was not expecting this. Hello? No, not in there. See, if it wasn't any of these, or if I'd gone too far, I would have left the retrocognition, right? No? Okay. I have no idea. I just stumbled upon this. No idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm looking for. But apparently it's a case. Huh. Oh, okay. We're going out over here.
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine. New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even more.
Time to figure this out.
One.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, this way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
3?
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
The flood was sudden and hit the city hard. The hospital staff tried to help, but quickly ran out of room and medicine.
Oh, okay. So I'm getting a bit more insight on the immediate hit of the flood. Well, we'll call it an episode for now. We finished a side quest and a main story quest, got a new main story quest, and got like 4 side quests. But we finally found Professor Doe, although it appears she is no longer with us. She's in the morgue, apparently. And now I'm just going to go and try and track down that seal, it seems. It's kind of weird that I'm not going to go and tell Robert Throgmorton at the very least that I found the Professor. Although maybe I'm going to do that after. Be like, hey, found Professor, she's dead. But I've got the seal, I've got the main thing the expedition kind of went down looking for. But yeah, it appears that I may be chosen. But does that mean I am the savior? We'll find out. We'll find out. But until next time, thanks for hanging out with me here in Oakmont as we unravel the mysteries of the sinking city. Till next time, have a good one. See you then.